know how they love to compete. How about we forget about the other teams and get back to this? It's really fun! I'm so tired! Let's take it from Rainbow's entrance!
This must be very tough, right?
She must be a disaster in the middle of the school.
Sorry, Rarity.
Well, I can't fix it. But I'll try to stop it before it closes. Keep practicing while I'm gone! Non-college found. You know what that means. And I couldn't have budgeted for that travel. You're just going to fired look. And a great ballet tutu! I believe it. They stole my phone! Yeah! We're here! We got your text. You said it was an emergency? Everything all right, Sugar Cube? Well, did you know? The answer is no! What happened? Galaxy and the Crystal Macro stole our video contest! I don't know what I'm doing anymore! They copied my design outfit and everything! The person is absolutely fabulous! But I'm most positive that was incredible, Dad! Teacher, Summer! Thank you for your issues?
And the camel wire and the cracks. That's why I'm efficient.
Everyone is counting on me! On the video to win us the prize money for the cats! Oh, how could I have been there, fool? Of course those crystal preppers stole my concept! I had to be served it to them on a platter!
Don't be too hard on yourself. It's gonna take more than one friendship games for those crystal prep girls to learn that winning isn't everything.
Maybe this was all for the best. What do you mean?
Your concept and costumes were really awesome, but Tardy, dancing?
Not so much.
We could barely get in a two-step without tripping over each other's boots.
Nonsense! You all look great! Okay, maybe not great, but it was getting there. And the point is, we don't have to let them win. That is our video concept. And I am going straight to Crystal Prep to let them know that they are messing the wrong girls! Roll with me!
You left our family because you only saw the worst in you. Nothing in care. He loves this family.
No, seriously. Liz with me. I have no idea how to get to Crystal Prep.
I'll go. Maybe I can try to reason with them. We were classmates once.
That's the spirit! Come on!
Bid to save money, starting every Saturday.
Okay, where's the dance studio?
There's a dance studio?
Didn't you go to this school?
Well, I can show you where the library is.
Wait, shh! That's their music! Bingo! Hey girls!
So what did you think of our routine?
Scared? Don't change the subject, sour sweet!
But you didn't bring up a subject.
You either!
Okay.
You know why we're here. You stole our music video idea. Now, change your concept or else.
Sorry, but we can't.
And why is that?
Because we care about winning. Duh.
And we will.
Because we're just about to submit our video.
Well, what? It doesn't matter. Because we are still doing our video the way we planned.
Good. But there's just one flaw in your little plan.
By the time you submit yours, it'll just look like you copied us. Except a worse version.
Oh, this is all my fault. All the money we raised is gone, and now we have no music music video. I should never have convinced you all that we could pull this off in so little time. Are you crazy? We're great at doing stuff super fast. I mean, look at Pinkie Pie. She just built that castle made entirely out of chocolate bars while we were talking. What's up? What I want is a new video concept. So let's create one. Really?
I'm sure if we all put our heads together, we'll come up with something even better than before.
Okay. I suppose it's worth a try. I think it's working!
Yeah, I got something. Okay, so we're in home ec class, baking some apple fritters, and then a fresh batch comes out of the oven, and everybody's having a great time.
Wait. So, basically we are eating pastries at school in our music video.
I guess I'm just kind of hungry.
Anyone have another idea? Oh, I do! So, we're in the middle of the jungle, and we're being chased by henchmen who are shooting poison arrows at us! When suddenly, out of nowhere, the shadow of a giant beast appears!
Wait a second! Isn't this a scene from the latest Daring Do book?
Oh yeah! That's why it seems so cool. Never mind. Okay, I got it! Please, do tell. We'll start out on the moon! And we'll be wearing really sparkly costumes! No wait! We'll be in spacesuits! We're surrounded by gorgonzola cheese! But then, a space doggy walks over and starts to eat the cheese!
Rich with buttery undertones.
It will never work! Aw, why not? Because the contest is for dance music videos, and not one of your ideas included dancing at all! But they were pretty funny, huh? I liked yours, Rainbow Dash! Thanks, Pinkie! Are you okay? Okay? No, I am not okay! The contest deadline is tomorrow, and we have just been wasting time! Nom, 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 nom. Nom, 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 nom.
It's no use, Sour Sweet. Why are we even still trying?
Because the deadline hasn't passed. We can still come up with an original song to replace the Sapphire Shores one we've been practicing our choreography with.
It's highly unlikely.
Why did we tell Rarity that we already submitted our video?
So that we can still use her concept. Rarity is creative. She'll come up with something else. But if we don't, we have nothing. And imagine what our classmates would say.
They'll say it's our fault the spring dance had to be held in the boring old auditorium instead of on a yacht like we promised.
Exactly.
Ooh, they just don't want to disappoint their classmates.
But the Rainbooms have a band. They'll surely have a killer original song, and we don't.
Yet.
Face it, Sour. We're doomed. Excuse me, girls.
Rarity, how long have you been over there?
Long enough to hear that you have no original song.
Like I said, doomed.
Maybe you're not. Look, I know our teams haven't been getting along too well lately. But I think I have a solution where everybody wins.
We're listening.
So, what's the big plan you were excited about?
Aren't the Crystal Prep girls using this video idea now?
They are, yes. But so are we. Girls, you can come out now. I know it's hard to believe, but the Crystal Preppers here helped me to realize that competing against one another was getting us nowhere. And Rarity helped show us that winning was the only thing driving us. We didn't even care if we had to steal to accomplish it.
But that's not who we are. Anymore.
The Crystal Prep Academy girls have offered to help with dance moves if we'll help them with an original song.
Combining our talents is the most logical thing to do.
We'll make one epic music video together. So, what do you guys think? Are you in? Best music video idea ever! We can start by teaching you the words to our song. But this is just about the rain booms. There's nothing about us in the lyrics. Yet. Wanna help me make some changes? Anybody else care to work on some music?
We'll get to it after I teach you some dance moves.
Music first.
Dance first.
Music first.
Dance first.
Music first.
Dance first.
The order is irrelevant.
Oh yeah. Light.
Camera.
Action!
I feel it stirring deep down inside my soul. The rhythm's taking hold and it's about to roll. A million sparkles falling across the floor. So DJ, give it more. It's what we're looking for. Dance the night away. All our friends right by our side. It doesn't matter what style you bring. We're about to go on that ride. It's dance magic. Once you have it, let your body move. Step into the music. It's dance magic, and it's electric. Let your body move to the music.
Doesn't matter what style you got, just keep dancing on that spot. Friends like you for who you are. Dance queen on the scene, superstar. Crystal Prep, you got the moves. Ring boom, bringing all the grooves. Put it together and make it fit. Let's go ring boom, dance magic.
Dance the night away. All our friends right by our side. It doesn't matter what style you bring. We're about to go on that ride. It's dance magic. Once you have it, let your body move. Step into the music. It's dance magic, and it's electric. Let your body move to the music. It's the rainbows, got a style that's all our own. Dancing non-stop, body moving in the zone. Bring whatever style you got, 'cause the party is going on. It's dance magic, and it's electric. Let your body move to the music.
Yee-hoo! We got enough to make Camp Everfree look just like new.
We're having a spring dance on a yacht. Who's up for a celebratory ant orange smoothie? I have just had the most brilliant idea. Maybe Crystal Prep could use an award-winning band to play at their spring dance. It would be the perfect way to show off your new dance moves.
That would be amazing. Of course, then we'd have a new dilemma to deal with.
Oh no, what?
Figuring out what we're all gonna wear.
I already have some ideas that I'd be willing to share.
Me too.
HX
lovable pups became mighty muster dogs.
We're going back to see how the dogs are progressing.
Annie's lovely. Still the princess.
We'll trek around the country to see how things have changed.
Who are you here to see?
He's loving it. He's absolutely lapping it up.
From fame
Well, everyone knows Molly the collie.
to family life.
Mum's bred some pups out of him. A couple of little mini snows running around.
And new friendships.
He's all yours.
What a dog. He's my mate now.
We've been through a lot of things together.
Still goofy.
Yeah, still goofy.
The new 4-part series,
Ash has brought so much to our lives. I couldn't think of life without her.
Muster Dogs, Where Are They Now? Sunday, December 1 on ABC and ABC iView.
I'm super excited today because Neil Perry's invited me to cook with him at home. We're going to be cooking on a barbecue, which I actually never do, but I've got something in mind. I just need a little bit of advice on what cut of meat to use.
Wait,
There's nowhere like your local butcher shop when it comes to buying a good cut of meat. And my two butchers, Jason and Bill, are no exception. Hi guys, how are ya?
Hey, Po, how are you?
G'day, Po. How you going?
Yeah, good. Hey, I'm after a cut of meat to make some sautés with.
Okay, well, we've got some actually beautiful sardas we've just done, haven't we, Bill?
Yeah, made fresh this morning.
They look fantastic, but I'm actually testing out an old family recipe.
Ah, the old family recipe, Bill. Ours aren't obviously good enough, mate.
Well, I thought they would have been.
I'm actually after a cut of beef.
Yeah, we should be able to help with that.
Oh, most definitely.
No worries. What'd you come round?
Fantastic.
Here you go, Po. This is what we're talking about. A nice bit of rump steak for your kebabs.
Okay.
Your rump steak? There he is, a nice little bottom of the cow, right here. Just that part there?
Yep.
Beautiful. I'm just going to bone this out now.
Yep.
No worries.
Sauté is surprisingly difficult to get right.